Hello, my name is Chloe, welcome to my channel. Today I'm bringing to you the BookTube Reflections Tag. So I was tagged in this video by Mel from a book fiend named Mel, so she will be linked down in the description below. Thank you for tagging me. Okay, I just fixed that, that was really annoying. I had actually seen this tag going around, wasn't sure whether I was going to do it or not anyway without being tagged, so I guess now I have the excuse to do it. I'm going to answer these questions as if we're still on the 1st of January, like New Year, reflections, stats, that sort of thing, as the questions come around, because I think it's going to be difficult to do it as at exactly today's date, which is the 10th. I've probably picked a pretty bad day to do this. I'm in a bit of a YouTube rut, like slump with myself. I'm not feeling overly confident about the content I'm putting out there. I'm not feeling overly happy with how I am doing, that sort of thing. So I'm going to try and be as positive as possible. So the first question is, how long have you been on BookTube? Which is, I joined in September 2018, so over 2 years, just over 2 years. It really feels like so much longer. I don't know how to explain that. But yeah, it's been a long time. I've moved house 4 times during that. I've had 3 jobs. I've finished uni. Like, a lot has gone on in my life, so that's probably why it feels longer. But yeah, 2 years. And then the next question is, how many books have you read since joining? So I've come up with an answer. The end of 2018 when I joined, September, October, November, December, I actually managed to read 49 books according to Goodreads. I don't know how many of those I logged and didn't date properly, but let's say 49. In 2019, I read 125 books, and in 2020, I read 212 books. So I've read 386 books since joining BookTube, which feels like an achievement. The next question is, how many books have you purchased since joining BookTube? Or if you can't pinpoint, has your buying increased? So I don't know, I definitely wouldn't want to know, but it's definitely increased. When I started my BookTube channel, I just moved out of my uni house into my first flat. I had a very small bookshelf. There was probably about 60 books on there, let's say. Yeah, my collection of books now is kind of scary, but I love it at the same time. So I've been buying a lot more books. I've also been reading a lot more books, and I've been unhauling a lot more books. I've actually recently put up a video of books I unhauled lately. I think it's about a week ago it went up on my channel, so I will link that in the description. But one thing I'm really striving for, especially in 2021, that I did manage to do in 2020, is when I read a book and I don't enjoy it, it needs to go. There is no need to be holding on to books I don't like. I need to open space for books I love. So purchasing more, but keeping them on probably like an average ratio to how it was before. The next question is, how many channels are you subscribed to? This might be slightly out depending on when I wrote my answer down to this. I believe it's about 167, which feels like it's not enough. I just don't feel like I'm subscribed to enough people. All of these people, I am trying to watch a lot of their uploads. A few people I will watch every single video, and then I have to be slightly more selective. My watch later list is out of hand. I'm trying to watch videos as much as I can, but the sad fact is, at this point in time, all of my spare time is spent on actually reading, filming or editing my own videos, because that is what's bringing me, like me personally, comfort in the time that we are in. So if you have a channel and you don't think I'm subscribed to you, please do link it down in the description. I'll be more than happy to check it out and give you all of the support that I physically can. Next is, what videos do you like to film the most? 100% my favourite type of video is a TBR. I don't know why. I guess I like setting the goals for myself for the month. I'm not really a person that will set a TBR and not stick to it. If I'm telling you my TBR, that they will be the books I read or I try to read. Particularly January was quite a stressful one. My January TBR was 26 books long. At the time we're speaking, I'm 11 books into that, so I'm really trying to do it, and new books have come onto my radar and I ignore them because they're not on my January TBR. So I'm very goal oriented and I like having that list to work through. I also really love doing my vlogs, so I started doing weekly vlogs back in September or October. and I'm absolutely loving it. Something about sitting down and knowing I have to speak every day and show you what's going on really has kept me motivated every day to read and to try and like do something with my day. I am working full-time, but I think there's still a habit that I was starting to creep into in the evenings where I just would not do anything, and vlogging and having to say, oh, I did nothing, I did something, really does motivate me. So my vlogs are very good for me personally right now, so I guess I enjoy filming them. The next question is, what struggles have you overcome and what changes have you made to your channel? So I would say my main struggle is confidence. Like, I'm not always fully happy with the content I put out. I'm not always fully happy with the growth or just the engagement with my videos. If somebody dislikes a video, that does have a very negative impact on me personally. I know that's what that person has tried to do. And yeah, it does really have a knock to me. So I guess the way I'm trying to combat that is to put out the content that I want to put out. I've also got a great support network over in the bookish community, which is very helpful to me. One thing I will mention is I was getting a lot of negative feedback for my snack surprise unboxings. I really like snacks, and if there is a subscription service which is giving me boxes of food, I will eat it and I will film a video showing you it. Victoria has been my biggest champion on that, where I was getting a lot of negative feedback, and she said, if you like doing it, you carry on doing it. And I've definitely taken that on board, and I feel like that's going to be something I think about more moving forward in the year, is to do what makes me happy. So the next question is, what are some of your new goals for your channel? As it is the start of the year, I have my 2020 reflection of goals and 2021 goals video that is out. So again, that will be linked in the description if you'd like to check that out. But as a brief overview, my Goodreads goal is 120 books, which is the same goal as it was last year. I didn't want to change it. We don't know how this year is going to go. I'm not saying anything about that, but I am going to assume that I'm going to still have plenty of time for reading. My subscribers goal is 1,250, which sounds very daunting. Right now I'm on exactly 888, so I don't feel like that's completely unattainable. I'm going to strive for it. We will see what happens. And then my other goal, just as a brief, is to keep up with my weekly vlogs. I love to think that this time next year I could be on like vlog 60 something, and just want to carry on doing those. And yeah, I feel like there could be, again, not thinking about how this year's going to go, there could be vlogs with some really, really great content. So I am striving to carry on with those. And finally, who would you like to tag in this video? There is absolutely no pressure to these people. I have not asked them if they'd like to be tagged. I've also found that a lot of people have done this tag already, so apologies if I haven't tagged you and you haven't done it. Apologies if I've tagged you and you have done it, but I felt like just picking a few random people, even if you'd like to leave a brief in the comments about what you would say and you don't want to do the video, like that would be really cool. Anyway, I'm rambling. So I'm going to tag Victoria from What Victoria Read, Connor from Connor's Library Corner, and Rebecca from Rebecca Reads. So again, no pressure, but I would like to draw some attention to your channels as well. So yeah, tagged you. And on that note, I am gonna stop filming this video before I continue on waffling. So thank you very, very much for watching. Let me know if you have any answers to these questions. Drop them down in the comments. Let me chat to you about them. But I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.